Okay.
Which of these four cells is it?
4 cells.
Yeah, which of those is it?
Hmm. So the four, you're saying 4 cells. I'm saying,
It's and these are the cells. These four are the cells right here. That's one of these four values is the and. Which one is video games and like it has to be both video games and GPA less than 3.2? Which of these four is it?
25.
Which 25? The top left or the top right?
The top right.
So this one's studying.
No, I was
You
saying top left.
Yeah, but you said top right, so that's why I asked it. So this one is video games and greater than 3.2. I mean,
Okay.
so which one is it? I mean, it seems like you're just guessing, like you're trying to find where they're both true.
I'm in the mid. I'm just I'm with you, but but we would say 25 because it's for video gaming. It says for video games right there.
But these are both video gaming. What's the difference between these right here?
Yeah, the greater these those crocodile mouth thingies, the less than and greater than,
Okay.
that's
So
mhm, that's
which one do we want?
the one on the top because it's not greater to
The top
three.
one says greater than 3.2. We want
Oh, wait a minute. Greater 3.2. Sorry, I was just saying that it was 3.5, I was thinking. So it's 45.
it's 45 and then it's out of the total. What's the total number of students?
Total number of students,
Yeah.
50.
No. How many total students are there?
100.
100. So ands and ors use this number down here.
Okay.
Okay. Any anything questions on that before we move on to part B?
No.
Okay. All right. Part B. One student is chosen at random. Let me actually grab the table again. Oh boy. All right. Do you have the table in front of you?
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
the table.
You filled this table out on your paper?
I'm filling it out.
Okay.
Okay, got it down.
Okay. So this next one says a student is chosen at random. Find the probability that the student studies or whose GPA is 3 less than 3.2. Okay, so let's look at the table together here. I'm gonna snip the table in. I'm gonna have to fill in the values again. All right. So now studying are these two. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
All right. GPA less than 3.2. are these two.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. So what you have to do here is almost visualize like the fact that we're using those three numbers. Those three numbers. So whenever you see an or in your class, just to keep it simple, you're using three numbers or three cells from the table. So which
Okay.
three cells are, give me the numbers from the three cells, please, that we're using.
45, 5 plus 50.
No, where does 50 come from?
It's because it's in the greater to 3.2.
It's not anything that I've shaded, it's the total.
Okay, maybe 25.
Yes, the 25
25. Hmm.
over 100. So go ahead and add those three up.
Seventy-five over 100.
We're good. All right. So we're gonna look at this one more time for part C. Let me grab part C.
Okay.
All right. So all right, one student is chosen at random. Find the probability that the student studies given that. So now whenever you see the word given, it reduces it to a row or a column. Is which one of these is a row and which one's a column?
The row. The row is the right one, and the column is the left one.
Very good. Okay. So given, in this case, the given is that it's less than 3.2. There's 3.2. This means you're looking at this row only, right? You don't care about anything else, just that row.
Okay.
All right. So this problem, you're over 50 because that's the row total. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, studies, studies. How many of these studies?
How many of these studies? The total, can I, is it the total?
We already have the total. How many of the 50 we're studying?
How many of the 50 we're studying?
Yes, you're just looking at this row.
Yeah, the total is 50.
I know that. How many of the 50 studied?
Five.
Yes, yes, 5 out of 50. Good.
That's the answer.
Yes,
Probabilities like were you using dice? Is it like using dice?
it could be
Yeah,
for
like
certain
using dice
problems.
like for a video, like for a board game.
Yes.
I know it's like dice, but you can use it for a board game, like that.
Right. Okay, let's look at number 4 together here. All right, number 4. An Olympic ice dancing preliminaries, your skaters have the following 5 scores: 5.5, 8.7, 9.3, 9.25, and 9.75.
Yeah,
Calculate the median.
the median
And
is 9.3.
how do you know that?
It's because it's at the middle between two other numbers.
That's true if the scores are in order. Are these scores
Yeah.
in order?
9.25.
Right, so you actually have to put them in order. All right, now to find the mean, how do you do that?
Hold on. For the mean, you have to just
So you add them up.
yeah.
So you add them up and divide by the number of scores, which in this case is 5. Now make
Okay.
sure if you're using a calculator that you add them up first or put parentheses around it before you divide.
Okay. $34.7.
Right. Is that what you, is that adding these up?
Yeah.
Okay, but you have to then divide by 5.
Yeah. I got myself 34.7.
Divided by 5.
Yeah, I did that. Divide by 5.
Sorry, you did not do that. What you did is you didn't put it in parentheses and you just divided this last number by 5, maybe.
No, no, I added those all those numbers and then divided by 5.
Well, the mean cannot be bigger than the numbers. So why don't you try that again? Why don't you add them all up and tell me what that is when you add them all up?
8.5.
Okay. Um, no, that's way too low. Let me double check you here.
I use my graphing calculator.
Okay, you did, yeah, 8.5 is correct. So that, apologize because it looked suspiciously low since most of the numbers were bigger than that. Okay, let's look at the next question here, which I think is an interpret question. It says basically, which is better, the mean or the median?
Mean or the median?
Yeah, which is better to use? And what you should think about is like, well, which one is like a better representation of the scores? Is it 8.5, which is smaller than 4 of them? Or is it 9.25, which is sort of in the middle of the other scores, the top?
They represent into the average of the scores.
Yeah, but you have to answer this question. Did you guys talk about this in class? How to decide which is better, the mean or the median?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you guys say in class?
Well, I think we just said that that the mean, the median, will just have to be able to be permanent, while the mean you have to just divide.
Okay, so the median is better when there are outliers or skewed data. Did you guys talk about either of those words?
You data. Don't think so.
Okay, so skewed data is when the data is tends to be more to one side. Do you see how most of these numbers are away from the 5.5?
Or away from the 5.5. Yeah. Yeah, because they're very, they are very bigger than 5.5.
Okay. So notice that most of them are kind of away from it. That's skewed data. Okay. I don't think this is meaning much to you, but the answer here is that it's the median is better because the data is skewed. And we'll just leave it at that.
What?
Hello, hi.
There, Keith,
Hey, sorry to bother you. So
no
I
problem.
have to go actually. So how is it doing so far?
Well, good thing we got this Algebra 2 review to work on for his test tomorrow.
Okay.
It's going okay. It would have been nice to have this, before now, but first time seeing it, so
Okay.
we'll just do the best we can.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. So continue. So I'm sorry.
Yep.
I have to go.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
All right.
you have to go to pray to all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go back to number one, Sourish. So here's the graph.
Yeah.
Let's go back to number one.
Can you
So
can you go back up?
sure, sure.
Okay. So explain your reasoning. So yes.
It's just the median, and you can just say the data is skewed or skewed data.
Okay. Yes, because it's skewed data. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Um, so let's go back to question number one. All right, let's look at the scenario here, which is a little weird, but that's what we've got. All right, can you read this scenario for us?
Yeah. Yeah. Benji, the dog, is taking a walk. His metering pad is illustrated to the right in terms of x. His time from now, minutes, and y is distance from home in hundreds of feet.
Okay, so it's a little bit weird, but let's look at some of the points here. Let's look at this ordered pair right there. Can you tell me what that ordered pair is? Can you give
That
me
order
this
pair,
ordered?
right?
Yeah,
That
what's
order
the
pair
ordered
is
pair?
a Y.
I know. I'm asking you for the ordered pair.
That's 4 0.
Okay, so 4-0 is over here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want this point. I don't want this point. I want this point that I'm pointing at.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. I wrote it down.
What did you write down?
Hmm?
What did you write down?
I wrote down the 4 0.
That's not correct though. That's over here. I don't want that one. If I wanted that one, I would have pointed to it.
Okay.
So I don't want that point. I want the point that the red arrow is pointing to. It is not 4-0.
4 2.
No,
Hmm.
4-2 is up here somewhere.
Okay. That's gonna be just it's just a 4, I would say. I just don't know.
So I prefer you to say you don't know than to just keep guessing and wasting time here. So the coordinates are x comma y. X is how much left or right you are going. Y is how much up or down you're going. And you're
Yeah, so
starting here at the origin. So how much left or right are you going to get up to this point? Are you going left or are you going right or are you not
you're
going left?
you're not going left or right.
So what value means not to go left or right?
Value means not to go left and right.
Yeah,
Uh,
to do nothing.
yeah, nothing.
What value means to do nothing?
It's just I don't know.
0.
0.
How much up are you going?
4.
Okay. Do you understand that this is not the same as 4-0?
Well, it's kind of like into 4 0.
Okay. It's not though. They're very
Okay,
different.
okay, okay, okay. Okay.
I mean, you could, I guess you could, yeah, I don't know. I guess you could say you think they're the same, but they're not. I mean, this means to go right 4 and down 0.
Yeah.
You know, if you did this in a video game, I mean, it's the difference between going that way versus going that way, which could be very different. So, um, uh, so let's read this again. It says, tell me what X is. What's X? Read after the word X, comma, his.
Okay. His time from now in minutes and Y is
Okay,
distance
stop.
from home.
Just a little bit. So the 0 means 0 minutes. What does the Y mean? What is Y? Read after the Y.
Distance from home in hundreds of feet.
Yes, so that's 400 feet from home. Okay. Now let's look at another point. Give me the ordered pair there in blue. What's the ordered pair there in blue?
The word paradigm in blue. That's a 2. 2.
And
2. 1, 2, 3. 3.
I don't think so. 3 is up here somewhere.
Well, I'm saying that is it just like 2, 1 because there's no
I
because it
I
takes us all
guess. I mean, that's more reasonable to me than so okay, let's go 2, 1. What does the X value represent again?
what's the X value represent? Okay.
Yes.
The X value, it represents his time from now in minutes.
Okay, so it's 2 minutes from now. And 2 minutes from now, what does the Y value mean?
This is from home in hundreds of feet.
Okay, so 100 feet from home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's try one more here. Let's look at this green point here. We'll say it's 1, 3-ish, okay? I want you to tell me what this means.
And what this means? Hmm. 1, 3 is the
What does the X value refer to?
X value refers to his time from now in minutes.
Okay, so what does that mean? What does that mean for this scenario?
Okay. So a 1 is gonna be 1 minute.
1 minute from now.
Mm-hmm. And for
Okay,
3 is gonna be feet.
3 feet,
Mm-hmm. 300 feet.
300 feet from home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. So now we can finally do question A, where it says to interpret -4, comma -6. Okay, which is what we've been just doing. So forget about the fact that it's negative. That just means time in the past. Okay.
Okay.
So the -4 means 4 minutes ago or in the past. What does the 6 mean?
What does 6 mean? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The 6 means for that the 6 means it's gonna be It's gonna be 600 feet.
600 feet from home.
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and write this down. Right, do you have this written down, Sourish?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're gonna go ahead and stop here for today. Oops, we'll do that. We don't need a breakout room. All right, so good.